Welcome to From Chaos to Creativity. Today we are going to be letting the heart wave move us into a new reality. And I am sure all of you have felt that full moon. Tuesday, Wednesday was that full moon, and that gave us the ability to bring up a lot of maybe old pictures. And what I mean by pictures are kind of beliefs, thoughts, um, programming that we live by, that we create by. And a lot of times we can have an intention or a picture of the reality that we want to create, but ultimately what wins is kind of these stored pictures that are in our space that continue to rise and illuminate. And these pictures then will drive kind of where our attention goes. They will drive kind of what gets ultimately created. So, in these past few days, I would love to hear from you about maybe what pictures illuminated. The moon illuminated maybe things that you thought you have cleared, that you thought that you've gotten rid of, and yet maybe a different version of something showed up for you, whether it would be maybe some family dynamic, or there were a lot of dynamics with partners, business partners, maybe relationships, the dynamics of kind of the push and pull, or maybe you felt in the dynamic where people were aggressive or emotional. So I just would love to hear kind of what showed up, kind of what came to surface. It is a wonderful opportunity when we see something in our external world played out with people, because when it shows up, it means that we are kind of at an ending cycle, the end of an old pattern. And if we can just see that and identify that without engaging in it or without having an automatic response to it, then it gives us the ability to create in an entirely new way. So, thank you so much for joining me. So, today, what we're going to do is we're going to run the heart wave. And the heart wave is when we can open to the wisdom of our heart. It moves us like a wave. When we are focused within, on our internal space, within our heart, there is an energy that starts to rise, this energy inside, and that it can propel us forward in our true heart's desire. When our attention is on the external environment, we tend to keep it there because we are assessing, we are looking at maybe what threats are in the environment or space that will trigger us and activate us, and they will play out our old backspace. Kind of our backspace is just kind of just where we're stuck, and kind of the dynamics and patterns that play out. So it'll trigger these things, and then we're reactive. So if you have identified anything in your life where you've been reactive, especially in this last week, reactive of maybe, maybe your work is falling apart, maybe the relationship or partnership or friendship has ended. So what showed up of where probably something that you would see is something that you've seen in this past week where you didn't see it before, like an awareness, an insight, a truth, and a way that you can view your life in a different way. So in order to change kind of our reality, in order to create something entirely new, we have to move and take the journey within the heart. When we can bring our attention within us, then we can have access to its internal power. Our heart has the energy to illuminate and light up a room. And this internal light is where we can then create our lives from knowingness, not what we think we want, based on what we don't want, but it puts us on a new path and a new trajectory. So let's just place our attention kind of within. Just go ahead and close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. As you inhale the blue and exhale the red, inhaling blue in this time is spirit, the energy of spirit, or water, and we are in a water month. So inhale the blue, exhale the red, and as you focus your attention on your breath, let it be like a wave as the tide moves in and you're breathing in the water to purify you, to cleanse you. As you exhale red, like the dragon's breath, to clear space, like clearing a forest. More space, something new to create. And just take another breath as you place your attention within your heart. And the magnetic field of your heart just pulls in the blue waves. It pulls in spirit from above. It pulls in the blue from the planet. And then exhale and just release and let go and burn kind of whatever in your life is not yours. Whatever pictures that have been activated for you. Maybe somebody annoyed you. Just let the fire burn all of the things that you don't want in your life. And inhale one more time as you cleanse and purify the soul. As you fill your energy, your cup up. And let that dragon breath clear more space for you to create. And now just place your attention, kind of let it go for a moment, and just notice which picture it may go to. Notice if your attention is on something you're trying to create, or maybe it goes to an upset or a problem. Just let your attention go there. And start to notice how much of your energy is invested in this reality. Our attention goes to pictures, it goes to thoughts of what we're trying to create or what we want, in a way to try to create that reality in the external. And now I want you to just place your attention back in your heart and start to inhale and call your attention back to your heart. As you pull your attention back, it moves out of the picture. And then I want you just to exhale and move your attention down into the planet. And as you move it down, you're grounding the body. Your body starts to ground. And allow now you to inhale and allow the earth energy to start to come up your feet, to come up your legs, to come up through the base of your spine, through the first energy center of your foundation, which we're all changing right now since the old foundation is collapsing. And in that second energy center, which has to do with boundaries, relationship, partnership, and all of that's falling apart too. And allow it now to come up through your third energy center. This is where, by moving it here, we can activate our success, our power, our strength. And allow it to come home, your attention and your energy, into your heart. And let the wave energy and your breath start to inhale the blue, purifying your heart, and exhale the energy of red as you move your attention back down into the planet. And just clear out anyone else's energy, any energy that you've absorbed from other people, maybe walking through different spaces or just that you pick up along the day. And feel the tide, feel the wave of where your heart creates, in a circle, it creates this flow of movement where the tide goes down to the planet, and then your heart pulls in new earth energy. It pulls in an updated energy where you can be on a foundation that is safe and secure, and stable and supported. Allow it to create new boundaries with people and partners, of where people, and you're kind to people, they're kind to you. There's clear boundaries, and there is just this clarity and power. And then pull it up through your third, which is your success, your sovereignty, your space. And just imagine this flow, the tide moving down into the planet. And as it moves down and you release and you let go, you're letting go of old pictures, old programming, and allow the heart then to let the body renew, uprise, kind of with that new energy, that blue. It's like a spring just starting to move up through you. And this time, allow the spring to, when it moves into your heart, it shoots up, kind of like a volcano, and starts to move kind of the energy around you in this bubble to create and define your field, your space. As you focus within the heart, the relationship of releasing and letting go to the planet, to Mother Earth, and this renewal of where she can now give her energy and give birth to something new. Just feel this circular kind of wave, this kind of, it's a spiral that's moving down. It's kind of this loop spiral. It's kind of like a vortex. In the water, it would be, a whirlpool. Allow that whirlpool to move down. And in the center, you have that hole, that vortex, where you can just allow that water to rip out everything that's not yours. And feel this vortex coming up through you, renewing your space. And as we're just moving into this next part, I just want you to be aware of your ground. Feel the whirlpool as your grounding cord. You can do that, or a tree. But feel that whirlpool just pulling the energy down. If you can imagine, when you place your attention within, it creates your fish tank, your aquarium. And the moment you put it within, it starts to circulate your energy in this fish tank. And the heart is that filter. When you move anything through the heart, it changes it from one form of energy into another. So just allow your heart to purify your water, and start to see, as you breathe in, whatever maybe upsets, or whatever pictures have been lighting up for you. Breathe it into the heart so that it can change it from that form into a new form. And just start to ground it out down that whirlpool as this new whirlpool starts to move in through you from the planet in that update. So just allow that energy to run as we're talking and as we start the energy work. So I want you now to just close your eyes, and I want you, you don't even have to close your eyes. I'm going to keep my eyes open, but I'm just going to be looking at your energy. Just allow your attention to drift off. Don't even think about anything. Just see, okay, let your attention go and see where your attention arrives. Is it something, usually our attention goes to where our energy is stuck or stored, something that it's trying to create. Just notice where it goes, and then notice how much energy, if you were to weigh it from 0 to 100%, how much energy is in that picture. Now, what that picture may be is, maybe it's an upset with a family member, maybe it's something you want. Just notice how heavy that picture is. And now I want you to just imagine grounding that picture. Put a whirlpool on that picture. When you ground that picture, you're moving the energy out of that reality. Even if it's something you want, it's actually very good to let go of it. So ground it. And I want you to notice if your attention gets stuck. It's like we know our attention gets stuck in certain realities because we can't let go. So our attention just grabs onto it. And if you can't let go, then you will be stuck in that reality, creating that reality with different people in your life. And you may even blame that other person for what they did to you. But it's actually just where our attention is trying to create something new, but it continues to create the old. So how to change your reality? Place your attention within your heart. And just when you do, your heart is a magnet. Just pulls back the energy of that reality. And I want you to commit to the spin. Move within and spin. So what does that mean? It means that when you place your attention within your heart, your energy starts to move. Energy work is the ability to move and change energy, to move it from one thing to another. So when you place it here, it's kind of like at the center of a record player, let's say. And in that center, it just kind of is still. And around your field, around your space, there's a spin, there's a movement. So move within and spin. The spin will automatically happen. And just feel kind of the energy. This is where you access the energy from above and below. Feel that heart wave. Now I want you to consciously create a new picture. And the moment we create a picture of something you want. And what our attention will do is it will automatically move out of our center. But I want you for a moment to place your intention based in your heart. Kind of the picture of, you don't have to see what that picture looks like, more just set the intention. I want a healthy body. I am healthy. I am, whatever. I am in an amazing job. Do the I am. I am in an incredible relationship. And from the I am, I want you to connect to the feeling. How does it feel when you are in an amazing relationship? When you are in this healthy body. Even when I say a healthy body, so much energy is in that. Feel that. Let the heart wave. Let that energy rise. You can feel the tide. You can feel the swell. It's like a rogue wave A rogue wave is where all of these currents meet at one point, and the moment you turn your attention within, these currents start to move into the heart. The current of negative and positive, the current of future and past, move into the heart. The current of above and below, move into the heart. And now this rogue wave. What is a rogue wave? A rogue wave is when you're in the ocean and it's smooth, and all of a sudden some ships have completely flipped because of this. A wave, a vertical wave, shoots up 200, 300 feet. It's like this phenomena. And it's because when we focus on center, now we are not separated. We're trying to create this reality out here, so we're placing our attention. But if we're not connected internally, our reality can never happen. So be within. Spin, create that whirlpool. Place your attention within. On your intention, my intention is I am health. I am wealth. I am wisdom. I am in this amazing career. And as you place your attention there, and all of these fields of energy, kind of the loop, moves there and creates this huge wave, this huge vertical wave, the heart wave. And I want you to connect into the feeling. What does it feel like? There is so much power in this wave. And it's like you're suspended, you're oscillating as this wave is moving up, but you're right in your center. And within that, you can feel the power around you. So know that the planet, Mother Earth, and Spirit, God, is kind of moving this wave in us, and we are one with it. We are not separated from it. Feel the power, feel the spin. It is in that center that you can expect the unknown to come through. This is the exciting thing about my practice, kind of energy works, my method, is when you move here, creates this beautiful movement. By looking here, we start to live our life in a new way. By focusing here, you are moving in inner navigation. The only kind of place to be is your attention within and spin. And by focusing in that, now we see what the co-creation of the negative and positive unified within us, the future and past, being in the now within us, the spirit and planet being right here in physical form, right there is the magic. And we embrace it, we open to it. So we have our intention as a way of directing our energy, as a way of moving our energy. But in co-creation, we are opening up to something so great beyond what we know. So I want you to feel the energy and the power of enthusiasm. Feel the enthusiasm with your intention. It starts to pull in, you can feel it. It's like a magnet. The heart is a magnet. It pulls in the energies. It pulls in the tides, the wave as it kind of moves in. And then as you exhale, the heart wave moves out in the horizontal. It means that you are riding the wave of this frequency, this enthusiasm in your life. Let our waves meet and multiply. And you don't really need to do much except for ride the wave. let this new wave, kind of this blue wave, move out in every direction. And feel the more it moves out, and the heart will automatically pull it back. Feel what it feels like to be magnetic, like the moon is stronger than the sun because it pulls in the tide. Feel what it feels like, this enthusiasm pulling in new opportunities. And it really has nothing to do with the mind, just kind of the mind, the attention is right there in center, feeling that vortex, that whirlpool. It's like the Poseidon. And so our attention then always goes out like normal, like our attention will always go out with whatever is distracting it, with whatever chaos, is in the media or news. It's very important. It's like even watching TV, our attention in the TV, and notice when you can't blink, it's kind of like you're watching something glued to it. And the most important thing I want you to watch is this internal journey, your internal space. So move within and spin. And just feel for a moment the wave to the planet. We send her a wave from spirit and allow her wave to move back up through us on our new foundation, creating this new nation. And just start to be. When you place your attention within your heart, I want you to be for a moment, be love. Love is an energy that is rising, and just be, what does that feel like? Being love. And if you were to look at a heart monitor, kind of the wave of love, what does that look like? And just ask the heart, run the wave of love. And allow the heart wave, it is so intuitive, so skilled at running wave energy. Allow it to run love. Even to the people who have wronged you, just allow it to run love in your home. Let it fill your home where the waves move in and out. Let it run a vertical love to God. Just this gratitude and this grace. And this vertical kind of lower loop wave to the planet, where we're so grateful for being in relationship with her and that we're connected with her. And then run this love, this kind of pink wave I see, through our nation, and allow it to fill. Even if people are separate or divided, we're just running the wave of pink. We're running the love. We're running the love wave. And feel what it feels like as I run that love wave to you. Receive that. Receive it from God. Receive it from the earth. And then run it back. And as it comes through me, it's like when you're in waves, and you sleep at night, it's just like you can feel the wave moving right through you. And let's just run it to our nation now. Run it past our nation. Run it to Europe. Run that wave to England, the wave to Ireland, all through Italy, all through Europe. That love wave around the globe. And as the wave kind of extends out, it's going to move back, and it's going to start to gain a lot of, energy, just like the Hoover Dam. So much energy. And wave energy creates light. So as we run this out, even if people resist it, we're just running that wave energy. The more people that join in, just let the wave do the work. We don't even need to think about it in our minds. Whatever, duality we're in with people, let's just run that wave of pink love and let it just move in every corner of the world, in every place where a heart is broken. And when your heart is open, this is where we have access to kind of creating a new reality. The heart powers our pictures. So imagine around you our pictures, our intentions, where the wave of love is moving through it, so that we are here with one another in a whole new way. And just be love. Be the wave of love. And just focus within and spin. I have to say, kind of doing the wash, even though my husband really does the laundry, because I put that picture out there so much. But, when our washing machines were broke, and, we have kind of double-decker washing machines, in going down to the laundromat, like the big washing machines, it's a good analogy for the spin, because when you think about it, you have white socks, you've got black socks, you got red socks, green, and we see these as separate, people that are all different colors, things that look so different. But when you throw it in the wash and you have the washer that has the clear screen and it spins, it's all kind of gray, and gray is all color. And so kind of spinning means you can't separate out, you can't divide. And I always imagine when I attach to a picture, if I'm attaching to a reality or to a picture, I'm going to start to create the opposite from that. So I see it and I throw it kind of in my heart, the washing machine, and put it on the spin cycle. Throw it in and spin. Throw it in and spin. Throw it in and boom, spin, right? So let me know here, what are you spinning? What do you want to throw in and spin? And let's do some spinning. Hi, Ariel. Hey, Suzanne. Thank you so much for Living Room Collective. Suzanne is, hired me to do courses and classes, and she has sponsored, this class. And I just want to say too that donations are so much appreciated, so we can be in flow and in exchange and in a spin. And let me know what you would like to spin. Give me a shout out right now if you can. That'd be great. All right. I am sending so much love to all of you, and a wave, this heart wave, this vertical rogue wave. And go to KimberlySimo.com and donate, and go to Living Room Collective at thelivingroomcollective.com, and you can see classes there. And love you guys, and so many blessings. I know your intentions are real, so let's spin. All right, thank you for joining.